After rebounding with a win after a tough last rock loss, Team Rich Ruohonen has a 2-1 record, just a game out of first place at these 2021 USA Curling Nationals. And at 1-2, Team Persinger really needs an upset victory to stay within striking distance of playoff contention. Two teams with veteran experience facing off next. Team Ruohonen versus Team Persinger on usacurling.org. Welcome everyone to the 2021 USA Curling National Championships from the Wausau Curling Center in Wausau, Wisconsin. I'm Joe Calabrese, and joining me today for draw number 4 of this men's competition is the former host of the Curling Show podcast, Dean Gemmel. Dean, we've got a good matchup again here tonight, probably our most anticipated one of the day. We're getting an extended look at Team Persinger.
Yeah, I'm excited to see this unfold, Joe. Team Persinger, an interesting lineup of veteran players from Greg Persinger. Also, Greg Persinger used to play with Rich Ruohonen. He threw last rock for Rich Ruohonen when they played in the World Championship. So there's always nice if you have a little bit of former teammates playing against each other, adds another element. Also, Persinger, you're looking at a lineup that includes Greg, Dominic Merke, who represented Switzerland in the Olympics but is an American citizen, Alex Leichter, and Craig Brown, who you'll see throwing lead rocks and calling the game. Probably the first time I think we've seen Craig Brown playing lead at a national championship, or throwing lead.
Yeah, this could be kind of interesting. Persinger here has the hammer in the first night. He's playing the yellow rocks.
Nailed it.
I think what we'll see with this Persinger team is how quickly they can come together this week. They haven't played a lot together, but they certainly have talent. They also haven't been able to be on the ice as much as some of the other teams this year. So we'll see how quickly they can come together. They will need to get going shortly. They're 1-2.
Yep, go.
A lot of times you need to be at least 5-4 for hopes of a tiebreaker at the end of this thing.
Yeah, 5-4 sometimes gets you a tiebreaker. On rare occasions, 4-5 has, but definitely don't want to be worse than 5-4 and have any expectations.
A little more, 9.5.
Easy, normal.
Craig Brown playing ahead. He thinks he's a little bit up.
Hard out.
Alex Leichter trying to work this across.
It's too heavy. 10.
Alex regarded as one of the better sweepers.
Couple feet,
in the
3
nation.
feet out.
Yeah.
Couldn't direct that one over.
So Alex Leichter used to play with another team in the event, Team Dunham. He was a third with Team Dunham. Decided to join this lineup.
Solid bump.
Came together a little bit pre-pandemic, and then of course with the pandemic their plans were disrupted.
Cold beer.
But they do see a path to the trials, either through this event where the top 2 teams will qualify,
all the way, Andrew, all the
or
way.
through the trials qualifying series coming up in the summer.
Good.
Rich Ruohonen, of course, once used to play with Craig Brown too, as we could put together a whole team by combining a couple guys on each team.
Yep.
Crane Nurnberger played with Craig Brown. Of course, most people, I guess, have played with Craig Brown at some point. I think that's what I'm getting at here.
Have you ever played with Craig Brown?
I have not, only in the Blind River Men's Bonspiel, where we finished runner-up, and Craig took home a pressure washer.
Room. Let's go back here then. Back 8.
Yeah, Alex Leichter is playing third. Dominic Merke throwing second stones here.
I've missed seeing Craig in the house.
Hey, I wanted to throw it there. I gotta hit it.
Normally you don't hear a whole lot from Craig during a game.
Board.
Sounds like they're having a little team conference there.
Huh?
Might have turned their mics off for this one. So 1 rock at the very back 12, and Rich Ruohonen has asked Colin Huffman to remove it. I think Craig has an idea about putting this, wanted to put this rock deep.
Down.
Yep. Whoa, whoa. Dust.
Weight's good.
Close. Yep, yep.
Dust.
13.
Yes, Troy, gotta go. Gotta go hard all the way.
Hard.
All the way.
It's quiet coming down hard here, but nice
Okay.
controlled weight.
Good throw, Colin.
It's definitely down. 13-3.
Yeah. Yeah. I got
A little quiet, but the strong sweeping was able to hold it straight. This will be Dominic Merke's second shot of the end. Merke was the alternate on the Swiss team in 2018 at the Olympic Games, but holds American citizenship.
Had a team of his own last year,
5.
this event.
Yeah, he had an event that
Line's
included
good.
a team that included Stephen Dropkin, Jason Smith, their 5th, Sean
Line's
Bagnier
perfect,
was
5.
on that team.
Line's perfect.
So I think the challenge this team has, good players, can they put it together quickly
Beauty, Dom.
and without having a lot of time on the ice?
Might be able to dig it with the end.
It's a well-placed stone right there.
So like a 25, 30, 30.
So they're thinking 4.25, 4.30, so the ice remains lightning quick.
I think you're there.
This is Andrew Stopera.
Line's pretty good.
Andrew Stopera was a 3-time junior champ as
Line's
a
really
skip.
good. Get it right to it.
Skip
Line's
teams to
perfect.
skipped his first year when he was a U.S.
Okay, now
junior
it's
champ.
Colin.
He skipped
Colin.
skipped the team to a runner-up finish at
Colin,
the World
right to
Juniors.
it. Right to it.
Lock it on.
Yep, both go, 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 go.
Hard.
He's
Right
got
to
to
it.
walk
Go, go,
over
go.
a little bit.
It's a great experience for Andrew, I would
Andrew.
suspect.
Throw.
Nice sweep.
Good throw by Andrew. Yeah, I think for Andrew getting a chance to play with a team of experienced players, including Rich Ruohonen, of course, who's 2-time national champion, plays a lot, played for a lot of years.
Yeah.
Croy has certainly played a lot, and Colin, just a good spot for him to land after a junior career. I think after this next Olympic cycle, I wouldn't be surprised to see Andrew return to skipping somewhere, but I think he's pretty happy to have landed in this spot for this Olympic cycle.
4.
Keep your head up. 4.
This is Alex Leichter's
Close,
first
Greg. Close, Greg.
here in this first
4.
end.
Corner freeze. No bounce. Corner freeze. Close.
We're
Greg.
bopping.
Greg, close. Yep. Go ahead, Greg. Go
They
ahead,
don't wanna
Greg. You
bounce
can
here.
that a little. You can bounce that on that angle. Really good.
Real good, though, because they had the angle. The line was so good, they were able to move the red
Like
stone.
that.
I can't
You
like
like
stick
that?
that in there real well, right?
Or you want to do this? What do you like? This?
Yeah, it's fine.
He can get to this and make this. That's the problem.
He can definitely. I don't mind the run. That's probably over.
So after some discussion,
Hair
they've
high.
decided to
I mean,
play
hair
their
low.
straight
Hair
run.
low.
Rich Ruohonen in a bit of trouble here first end.
I'm always interested in the conversations between
Whoa.
players, and
Close.
Andrew did not seem
Colin, a little
enthusiastic
bit.
about the first
Little
call.
bit.
Hard.
Hard.
It was fine.
All right.
A little less enthusiastic probably about that result.
Yeah, a little unlucky. Needed to come up another inch. He has exposed those 2 rocks, and they're sort of an automatic double, but
Yeah. It's fine.
Craig Brown is going to place a guard.
I kind of like the idea of splitting these around.
I think it's a harder
bit.
shot.
Back 12.
Guard's easier.
Yeah, they're going to rearrange these rocks. Craig asking for back 12 from Alex Leichter, hoping to spread these out. These are sometimes tricky, though. Even when you do spread them out, it's sometimes tricky to not leave a double. Alex Leichter played a season before with Craig Brown, I believe 2015, 2014-15.
Yep.
What was his 8th, 9th, and 10th shooting
right.
percentages?
I'm not sure. I'd have to look that up.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Perhaps someone in the
Roll that, roll
HP
that.
program would have that number.
Maybe less than ideal spot there.
So actually hit the
Let's make this
rock
double
that was
for now.
behind.
Probably.
Got a little piece of that one. He was trying to hit the
Yeah.
rock out front. Let's hear what Rich
Like
says
the
to
out.
Andrew.
Yeah, we just threw it. I like it.
Did
Kinda
not
wait.
move.
Heel.
Yep.
So Dr. Double, as they call him. Rich Ruohonen
Yeah. Dead nose.
throws and makes a lot of double
Heel.
takeouts.
Out turn. Andrews run dead straight.
Straight down Broadway here.
He just did get a good look from Andrews' throw.
Whoa. Hard, Colin.
Hard!
Hard.
Collins working
Hard,
this
Colin.
over.
Whoa,
Kenny.
you're good. You're good. You're good.
And there's the double. They went early with Colin Huffman to work that over.
Control.
They learned a little bit from Andrew Stopera's attempted run back.
So chance now to hit and roll, separate some stones. I have described Craig Brown as sauntering up to a stone to place his broom.
Well, I played a lot of years against Craig and got to know him quite a bit as a competitor. We did play in a fun bonspiel where we did win pressure washers and chainsaws playing with my father, so that was a great time actually,
Clean.
2019.
Clean. Yep. 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 Dumb. Dumb. Dumb.
He's going to roll big here.
Yeah.
Craig really trying to work it out there. So I think Rich can see enough maybe for a thin double.
Play it thin for the blank.
Can't jam, can I?
No. It's really, I don't think so.
No. All right. Try it, right?
Like a third.
Yeah.
You want edge?
I don't think it's going to move. I think if anything, it might slide back.
So like this.
So Rich Ruohonen will take on the slash double.
It's a third.
Quickly, I'll recall that I have played with Craig Brown at a World Championship. He was our fifth in
Well, there you go.
2012.
It's a little fun spiel where you win
No,
in
we
chainsaws
love-
and then the World Championship.
Completely forgot that, and he did step in and play in a few games, including our last game, which was sort of a must-win at the time. All right, so here goes Rich Ruohonen trying this slash double.
Whoa. Close.
Whoa, whoa.
Whoa.
Thing that's going to run
Colin!
dead straight or
Colin,
even come
go!
back.
Hard.
Oh, it's
Too
fallen.
thin.
Hard, 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 hard.
Jesus
hard, hard, hard.
Christ.
It fell on him at the last maybe 10 to 12 feet.
When he put the broom down, he said it might even
you-
drift
right
back.
So great opportunity here now. Persinger just needs to get to the full 12 foot. Pick up 3 here in the first end.
So Persinger just needs full 12 foot. Brusher's cleaning it. Dominic Merke with a somewhat
14-5.
unusual cleaning motion there. I hadn't seen that before.
It's
Yeah.
working for him.
It has a Dyson vacuum commercial of visual effect.
So 3 here in the first end for Persinger. Rich Ruohonen will have the hammer when we go to the second end right after this.
USA Curling is committed to diversity, equity, and inclusion in sport. Our new Icebreakers program, created and led by Deborah Martin and Dean Gemmel, will promote strategic outreach by clubs to Black, Indigenous, and populations of color that have been underrepresented in curling. By introducing our amazing sport to new groups, we can create lasting connections that will benefit our clubs and the communities around them. You can find more information about Icebreakers in the Diversity and Inclusion section at usacurling.org. Icebreakers. Share the sport, elevate the game.
And we're back here, second end.
That's good.
It's Ruohonen down 3.
So clearly not the start that Team Ruohonen wanted. One of those sneaky shots where you're trying the double and get the 0. So Rich makes a nice double on his first. You know, I think he needed to talk over the ice just a little bit more with Andrew on that shot, to be honest. Rich mentioned that it could fade back. I think in retrospect they probably needed to put the broom almost right in the center of the rock and then let their brushers move it back.
Right here.
Easy for us to say here after the fact, isn't it, Joe?
Yeah, you're probably not throwing a whole lot of takeouts in practice down that line either. You know, it's a little bit of a guess, and probably, you know, if they've been watching the stream, they have a pretty decent idea what's going on that outside of that sheet. But to be so exact, it's going to be pretty tough.
So Craig Brown put his first one top 4, just almost fully in the button. He's going to try to cap it here.
Line's a little tight. Okay.
Line's fine.
All
You don't
right,
have to be
line's okay.
straight with it.
Craig likes the line here.
Just in.
Might be just into the rings.
At the end of the world.
It's fine.
So
Nose
with it
is
just
pretty
in,
good.
you know, if Craig was skipping, he could
can't-
give
they
his
can't hit.
lead a glare.
Just
But
I think just
since he's
control.
throwing lead rocks and skipping, he can't.
Were there many glares in the chainsaw bond spiel?
No, that was all good fun.
Oh, very good.
Close. Yep. Yes.
Andrew Stopera
Hard.
trying to hold this rock straight.
Hard. Whoa. Shooter, what are we doing? It's going right. All right, good throw.
Straight
Really
back.
That'd be nice to you.
Still a good result for Croy Nurnberger, and that's
So what's the reasoning of putting this guard so close to the Ruohonen stone? Tap to place it almost corner frozen.
yeah. I think, you know, corner frozen. If
3.
is really the best result here. I think they're worried anything a little higher, and Rich probably takes
3.
a
Line's good.
shot at the slash.
Easy. Needs to curl.
Line's good. Yeah, go
Needs
ahead a
to
little bit,
curl
Greg.
over.
Yeah, a
Corner
little bit more.
freezing on this
Little
is
more.
a good
A
result.
little more.
Of course, Rich
Good.
is down 3, so we'll have to see how aggressive he becomes in this game.
Not bad.
I think I like the split.
Yeah, I was just going to say, he's probably eyeing up this split.
Smart to roll these.
I mean, it'd be nice to move this all the way over and get the shooter all the way out to the
Okay.
Love to lie 2-3
Draw to
here
the
after
button was
this.
Here.
back 8, back 12.
Back 8, back 4.
Whoa. Easy.
Back 8.
Close.
Back
Go
8
a
weight
little
is
bit.
close.
Whoa. Yep.
They do want to roll the shooter a long way.
Yes.
Just T now.
Gotta go. Okay. Whoa. Curl. Whoa. Yeah. Okay.
Keep going.
All right.
Not a bad
Yeah.
result.
No, they were hoping to push
Yeah.
that rock way over behind the corner and have their shooter roll way over
Guard
wide
the red.
on the right side. Let's hear what Craig's thinking.
Guard the red.
Starting to develop some options,
Enough
though.
ice.
Yeah, they've chosen to play a guard here, which I'm not sure Rich
More ice.
Ruohonen minds all that much. He'd like to see some rocks in
More.
play, I think, this end. Give him a chance to maybe jump right back into this thing with a at least a 2 and maybe a 3 of his own.
Room, 2. Whoa.
Sounds like it's
Whoa.
somewhere between a 2 and a 3 guard.
Line's pretty good. Line's pretty good.
Alex Leichter just adding a 3 feet short. I always kind of like that in addition to the numbers. And it's pretty close to 3 feet short.
You know, in those guards,
I like it.
numbers 1, 2, 3, there's a lot of variation between, you know, a
Probably
long
coming
one and a
back
short
in here.
one. So you start hearing
I
like
don't know if
1.5
that's
or
good.
2.5. Whereas once you get into the house, you can see those zone numbers are much narrower.
You can rip this. It's probably getting all 3.
If you can get all 3, that's pretty good. Right?
Should be. I mean, it could slide through here, but it looks like it's going to ticket.
I
So,
think it touches.
half.
I think it touches the red for sure.
Yep.
Looking at a half rock.
Probably about half, yeah.
I don't know if they make enough arrows for me to draw this one up.
So hoping
Even
to
a
get rid of
third's
both
okay.
yellows and maybe clip that red one that's tight to the rings as well. It's going to depend how it comes off. These 2
Oh.
rocks are side by side.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Good.
And there you have it.
Good shot.
A cleaner situation for Ruohonen, and they still have that corner guard they'd love to utilize at some point this end.
It's a quick replay.
Stroll.
Colin really finessed that one.
Yep.
You know,
Just a little hack waiter.
A little much, I guess.
he throws that big weight as easily as anybody.
Okay.
This is Alex Leichter now trying to play a soft hit and roll
Clean.
to the open
Clean.
side.
Clean. Close.
Alex
Whoa.
participated in mixed
Whoa,
doubles
close,
with
clean,
our
yep.
commentator for the last 2 games,
Yep. Yep. Roll that
Monica
shooter.
Walker.
They did, lost in the quarterfinals.
Good.
Oh, nice shot
Good,
there.
good, good.
It's executed exactly as it was planned.
Think board.
Okay.
Solid board.
Rich Ruohonen looking for a board weight hit from Andrew Stopera, hoping to roll behind this corner guard. Really wants to bring this corner guard into play this end.
Close.
Whoa.
Close.
Whoa. Croy. Croy, go. Hard, Croy.
Hard,
Ryan
Croy.
Nurnberger trying
Hard,
to work it over
hard,
here. It's got to go a long way, though.
No roll, no roll. Ah.
Too much roll.
Yeah.
So now what do you do if you're Persinger? Do you throw one pretty much where it was? Or Craig?
Mind it.
Yeah, I think so.
Can go top 4. Some people might step up and rip that corner guard as well. The 3-0
6.
lead.
Soft. Yep. Yep. I think we got to
6.
Okay.
We thought Alex's release was maybe
6.
a touch softer than his
Even.
normal, but it looks pretty
Even.
close.
Even. Oh, shit. Okay. Good throw. You want to just make this?
Yep.
So I think Rich Ruohonen at
It's
this
about
point is
half.
bailing on this end, looking to blank. He's thinking the double here from Andrew Stopera
So less.
helps with that cause.
Hair less.
Thick half. Yep.
Andrew asking for slightly less ice.
Yep.
Close. Yep. Yep.
Almost
Hard.
immediately out of
Yep.
his hand. Nice
And
shot.
made. Nice shot by Andrew.
Good sweep.
You always want to make those when you ask for a little less ice. Certainly don't want to see it come to nose. But they were able to manage that one, push it out a little bit. Croy Nurnberger sweeping. Made easily the double. Greg Persinger on his first will play this open hit. And I would guess we're headed towards a blank end
Clean,
if things unfold as we expect.
Clean.
Just can't roll out here.
Yep. Clean. Yep. Yep. Yep, 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 yep. Hard, Dom. Hard. Good, 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 good. We don't want to roll out. Yeah, rolling out's bad because we got to at least get the blank here, right? So
Stick is fine.
it's a solid normal. Here.
What do you want, like 9.5?
Yeah.
Okay.
So they talked about, rolling
Go
over,
for
but
the
they
roll
can't
or not.
afford to roll out.
Probably just wait an end. Yeah. I like no. Let's just play control. 10, 10.5. We were gonna think about it, but if you roll out, then you get forced. Yeah.
Yeah. Rolling out here gives Greg Persinger a chance on his last to duck behind that corner guard. So Rich Ruohonen needs to hit and stick here.
Whoa!
He's looking to blank this end and try to find his way to
Whoa, Colin!
a score of multiple points in the third end. Colin's
Right to
working it over. Colin Huffman. Looks like Rich will stick.
If that had rolled out any further, the Persinger stone, do you think Rich might have tried to come around that corner guard?
Normal.
I don't think so. I think he was committed to the blank once he had Andrew Stopera play the double. So I think from that point on, he was fairly committed to the blank. I was even a little surprised they discussed the roll at all here, to be honest. But
That was a long roll.
long roll, very easy to.
50 line has a shoe for you.
That's comfortable and stylish.
When it was time to get his first pair of curling shoes, we went with Goal Line. Now it's time for the G50.
Looks great, but it grips better than anything.
Man, this is a light curling shoe.
These remind me of why I like to play the game.
This is actually the most comfortable curling shoe I have ever owned. It's a Gold Line.
It's a Gold Line.
It's a Gold Line.
And it's the choice of champions.
And we're back here in the third end. We're going to send it over to our man Price Atkinson for our first price check. Price, take it away.
Yeah, thanks, Joe. Got our game going on, obviously, right here. Rich Ruohonen and Team Persinger. And, if viewers that may not have been with us over the weekend for the mixed doubles national championship, Pete Annis on the bench, the team coach for Team Ruohonen, was the director of the wheelchair program. And our Team USA went over across the pond, went to Finland, and won the World B Championships back last month to qualify Team USA for the World Championship in Beijing this fall. So big shout out to Rusty Schreiber and Pete Annis, that entire team, and we will have Steve Empt and Matt Toombs from that team that did win gold in Finland. We will have them a little bit later in the week to talk about their experience and that gold medal they brought home for Team USA in Finland. Back over to you guys.
Thanks, Price. Yeah, real terrific result for our wheelchair team.
So Brown has to put the rock in the 4-foot. Does. Now they're going to cover it up.
So far, Craig Brown is making this lead position look fairly easy, except for one miss in the last end.
Mine's
but,
good. Mine's good.
He's playing on behalf of the Skips Union.
Easy.
Easy.
This rock glides a little more.
Are there dues associated with that union?
No, there is with the Leeds Union, though.
Yeah.
We have a serious dues structure. Yeah, that's not bad.
No.
Rich Ruohonen is going to ignore that rock and the one behind it and play behind the corner guard that Croy Nurnberger placed on his first. Comes Croy. Croy, of course, spent a number of years playing with Craig.
Mine's good.
4, 5.
They had a pretty successful series of years.
It's all Andrew if you can go.
Played together in the last Olympic trials in Omaha.
Go. Yep, go.
Trying to work
Keep
this
going,
one over
keep
behind
going,
the
far as
guard.
it'll go.
This is where Andrew
Gotta go,
Stopera's gym
gotta
time
go,
needs
go,
to
go,
pay
go,
off.
go, go, go.
He's going pretty hard. He's a young guy.
Pretty good, Croy.
And a
I
good
like the double
result.
guard.
Sorry.
High one. Have it a
You
little
freeze. You can go up here.
Yeah.
I like playing the guard here. What do you think, Dean?
Yeah, I think I think the high guard is probably a better choice than going behind the corner, but you can make an argument for both here, and they discuss both, but they've settled on the high guard. Dominic Merkey.
How much?
1.
They're thinking it's just over.
Might have to finish. Might have to finish for line. Yeah, a little bit, Greg. A little bit.
I don't want to get too
Don't want to? Okay.
Not really.
Fine.
Don't know if Greg thought it was going to get too tight or if he just had lack of enthusiasm for his sweeping duties there.
Pretty good. So just back line,
The answer to
kind
that
of?
is yes.
Yep.
I think that one, I think he thought that was going to glide a little too much.
And so I think Colin Huffman is going to play this with quiet weight and hope to roll in on the right side here.
Back 8.
Close.
Back 8.
Yep.
We've talked so much so far about making sure you save your
Troy.
shooters.
All right, Croy.
Yeah.
This is one of those situations.
Back 4.
Gotta go. Roll it, too. Roll it, Andrew, roll it.
Pushes
Okay,
this in and exposes shot stone.
It's not exactly what they had planned, but not a completely awful result either. Their rock behind the corner guard is certainly secure.
Try double and roll off of that one.
I'm all right with that. Sure.
So we're going to play this.
This double. I think they'll probably try to play this over the top, so they roll into the rings with their shooter.
How about normal?
Dominic Merkey throwing his second stone of the end.
Whoa.
Pull up.
Greg. Greg.
A little heavy, and they've called Greg
Clean.
Persinger on
Greg.
early to try to work it over.
Greg.
I think it's going to be too thin.
That's fine.
Now we can play a similar kind of weight to what I just threw.
Trying to hear what Colin's saying.
Can make this.
Good.
You think we can push it with back line?
I think you can, because it's a pretty high guard.
Okay. I think that's better.
Don't you guys think so?
Yeah.
So we just got to get enough to knock it back here.
13, yeah.
If we're just like, if it's just in the back, we just want to be 2.
Yeah. So that one was going to be back 4, back 8.
Need another 8 feet of weight than you just had.
And Paris saying doesn't matter if it's out of the rings, they just need to be, they want to be lying 2 after this shot.
Whoa, whoa.
Just through.
Whoa, Andrew.
We could use weight.
So he hasn't overthrown it, but
No,
it has
keep
to
going,
curl a
keep
long
going.
way.
Andrew, go. Go. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going.
Just off nose.
Okay, good throw.
Good shot.
Yeah, Ruohonen sitting 2 now.
What you got? You need a third, quarter to a third. I got all that. All right, firm?
So the double is available to Alex Lecter. Craig Brown thinking he needs a quarter to a third to make this shot. Quarter probably sticks it.
Yep.
Somehow stick this. You could be sitting 5 at the end of this.
Yep. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Greg a little, Whoa. Stop. Stop.
And a good shot by Alex Lecter. Hangs
Sorry,
around.
he's sitting 4, not 5.
It's all right.
I'm
I really like
it's getting
that
late,
'cause he's
Dean.
got
Late in the
that,
day,
but
math skills
I think
start
we
to
have
erode.
Starting to see double.
So Rich Ruohonen will now ask Andrew Stopera to
I
throw
think
this
just right
come
here,
around.
top 8.
Okay.
They can get in there. There's staggered yellows in front of it.
What do you feel about coming around the staggers versus coming around your own corner?
I like this play. I think if they can get in here, it's going to be sort of dead to the world. Sounds like they need to work it over, though.
Wait, easy now, easy now.
Now the line seems
straight,
better.
Straight.
Now straight. Did they overcook it? Now they need to sweep it for weight.
Get it in. Oh, get it in.
That's like the worst thing I could have done.
Oh, yeah.
Andrew clearly not happy with himself after that shot.
Yeah, a little short's okay.
Now advantage Craig Brown.
25 should be fine.
If he can get around this
Team
stagger,
Persinger.
he's going to be in great shape here. Then he would be sitting 5.
It's 26.
Room.
5.
Room.
So again, this ice very fast. I think that was a 4.26
Still there.
back line to hog.
Line's good.
No,
Clean.
you gotta go, actually.
Wait only. Greg. Yep. Yep, hard, Greg. Push that over. Come on. More.
Shot.
Good sweep. Nice sweep, Tom. Got to stay in the 8-foot.
Didn't quite finish
I
as
think
much as he probably
you
hoped.
like just board or hack? Hack?
Either way.
Let's play solid hack like a 12.
So solid hack means make sure you're hack, not back line. So you could be closer to board than back line. So here comes Andrew Stopera throwing the out turn. Solid board.
Close. Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa, Colin. Whoa. Croy, go. Yep, Croy, yes.
Really want to roll this big. Now it looks too thin, though.
My fault.
Bit of a sweeping error there.
My fault, Andrew. Good throw.
I don't call that a sweeping error. I think I call that a line call error.
Yes, that's what I mean. Yeah, you're right. Not by the sweepers. I think Rich was trying to be really aggressive and really go for the roll, which you can understand. Let's listen to Craig and Greg discuss this.
Should be okay.
I mean, the other choice, like we could just throw one right here. But like the odds are you might not. Like he's going to probably have a way in.
Right. We were thinking about this. But
I think the draw is pretty simple. I mean, be positive.
the thing is, if we don't make this right and we like tap it and leave it here, and we give him a double.
We could give him a double and sit under there. I agree.
Here, even this is all good here.
Yeah.
Right.
We can aim for dime.
Yeah, I just think it's not curling hard enough to like. It's a tricky bury. But no, I think that's probably still the call. All right, right here.
So you can.
Yeah.
So settle down the come around again.
Yeah, I don't think I'd want to disturb that collection of rocks on the left side of the house as we're looking down. That's actually a pretty good situation, I think, over there. And you try to tap it, you might change that calculus.
Yeah. So you're still looking.
I like this come around.
30.
Definitely a nervous time here in this game for Team Ruohonen.
Yeah, if Greg can bury this one pretty well, it's going to be a tough 2.
Yeah, it might start to become a tough 1. So.
Yeah, decent at.
Line's good.
Close.
Line's good. Room. Whoa. Close. Clean. Get close. Whoa. Close.
Line looks good.
Alex, if anything.
Alex to
go,
finish
go,
it.
Go. Touch the top of the button.
It's already there.
I don't want to oversweep it, but great shot. I think Rich can probably get to it. Let's hear what he thinks.
Can we make that?
Maybe.
Got to bump it like a foot or 2. Great to hear.
Yep.
Probably there. Yeah.
Okay. I like it.
So Rich is trying to get to this rock with back 8 and stay shot so that Greg Persinger has to make a play on it.
Like back 4, back 8, back 4.
He's going to have to roll open. to some degree.
Wow, I don't have any. I'm like just a eighth. Yeah. All right.
So clearly Rich Ruohonen not loving the look of this shot from the hack,
Yeah.
but I don't know if he has much else.
Yep.
Rich Ruonen's first shot, third end on the way.
Line's okay.
Line's good.
Line's good. Little room.
Colin. Whoa.
Yeah,
Need
Colin.
to work this
Colin,
over.
Go. Hard, Colin.
Weight
Now
looks
it's starting to
good.
go. The weight looks very close. They do have to paper this guard, though.
Didn't move it enough and actually punched it under.
Punched it
the
under
collection
and
of guards.
gives Greg Persinger an opportunity here.
Best we can do is right into the side of it. Do we want to do that?
It's not terrible, is it?
It's not terrible.
It's either that or we just go here.
Why don't you hit and roll away? You don't have to roll towards that and give him a pocket.
Exactly. I think that's the conversation. Let's hear what the
we
rest of
drove
the team has to say.
Because even if we only get halfway,
I know, but
like what?
I'm just thinking a guard.
Love hitting it.
You love hitting it?
So,
Okay.
I mean, even if you roll like, and bump this, right? He's drawn without practice.
Just hit and roll out.
Yeah, but he's going to be able to see
Roll.
2/3 of this
He'll
stone.
get that.
Probably.
Could even just make not really not.
So you don't like the guard.
I mean, the guard needs to be pretty perfect because he's going to play this. If the guard is...
Well, no. This is the guard.
I think there's no reason not to hit.
Okay.
Right? Like
I think we throw it and go here.
Okay.
It's normal.
Okay.
So Craig thinks you try to roll, try to cover the pin with the roll. The concern is that you roll flat and leave backing and
I think it's an easy steal if we guard. Or throw top 12.
give Rich a chance to draw for one.
Okay.
I think Greg still likes the guard. The other shot, of course, that was discussed was just to rip the red one out, roll your shooter away,
Right.
make Rich Ruohonen draw the button for one.
9.5.
Either way, you hit this one and there's no shot for two.
There's definitely no shot for two.
Clean.
Well,
Clean.
So
Alex,
they want to be aggressive
clean.
and roll
Alex.
this under. They don't want to leave
Alex,
it just
clean.
right there.
Alex.
They need to work this
Whoa,
over.
Whoa.
Yep,
It's
yep.
there. Whoa,
It's close.
It's there.
Oh, very nice.
That said, it might be
Same thing, we got a
peeking
little
out
more
more.
This time.
Yeah, if you just...
If we get to nose and move it a foot, we get one, right?
Do you like a hair less ice?
Hair
That's
less.
less. I like
Yeah.
that.
So Persinger sitting 5.
Sitting
No, 6. I did it again.
They're lying 6, which is
You don't normally
More
say
of it.
that.
We just
That's
get to the nose
part
and
of
move
it.
it a foot,
Yeah.
and we got one.
so this is a game on the line, I think you could say.
Right, what I just
Yeah.
had, right?
What he can't afford to do is clip
think
that
it's
red
exactly
guard
the
at
same.
all, or clip either guard. He needs to throw pretty similar to what he just threw.
What did I just have? Okay, I can't throw much more. I took a little less, but can throw maybe a foot or two more at most.
Here we go, big shot on the way.
Fighter, yep. Yes.
Sounds like
Gotta
Richie
go.
thinks he might have pinched this in a little bit.
Keep
Close.
going.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Better now.
Yep.
Whoa.
Yes.
Yes.
Hard, Troy.
Can tell that
Hard,
they can't.
Troy, go,
This is a
go,
big
go.
shot. I think they have room. I think they need
they're
to finish it
pretty
with
close.
Colin now. Need to finish it with Colin. Ooh.
It's a steal of 2 for
Steal
Persinger.
of 2, and Persinger out to a 5-0 lead.
He's going to take that 5-0 lead into the 4th end when we come back right after this.
Hey guys, we're gonna have
USA Curling is committed to diversity, equity, and inclusion in sport. Our new Icebreakers program, created and led by Deborah Martin and Dean Gemmel, will promote strategic outreach by clubs to Black, Indigenous, and populations of color that have been underrepresented in curling. By introducing our amazing sport to new groups, we can create lasting connections that will benefit our clubs and the communities around them. You can find more information about Icebreakers in the Diversity and Inclusion section at usacurling.org. Icebreakers. Share the sport, elevate the game.
And we're back here, fourth end between Rich Ruohonen and Greg Persinger. Ruohonen down 5. He has the hammer play in the Red Stones. Dean, we are joined by USA Curling CEO Jeff Plush for this end. Jeff, welcome to the webcast.
Thank you, Joe. Happy to be here. Excited to be here in Wausau. And at 5-0, I'll let Dean do all the heavy lifting here.
I was here to really grill Jeff on the on some strategic insight. Jeff, for people who don't know, has a career in sports, Major League Soccer, Women's Soccer League. What else, Jeff?
Started in hockey. Started in the National Hockey League. So a lot of time on the ice. I'll save most of my strategy for later in the week, so I don't want to give it all away right away.
He's gonna study the game a little more this week and reveal some new strategy at the end of the week. But Jeff's brought some a lot of great new thinking to the USA Curling. Of course, you did jump in, and then shortly, what was it, about 3 weeks after you started, the pandemic began?
Yeah, it's a crazy year for all of us, and so got to go to Nationals last year, one day in Bemidji, and then it was all over. But I've learned enough to know that Richie being down 5-0 isn't where he wants to be here in the fourth end.
Exactly, yeah, he certainly doesn't. So he's got a lot of work to do now to come back against a veteran team. It's not as if he's playing a team that doesn't know how to protect a lead. So not a great position for him. So Jeff, when did the plans for the bubble? How did they come together? When did you guys first start to plan this?
Well, we certainly started thinking about having to make adjustments even in the fall. And it was through conversations with Randy Brander, who's the president of Wausau Curling Club, that this opportunity presented itself. Really, a building that wasn't going to be open all year, a community that wanted to support us. A hotel community that was readily available for us as well. So it came together pretty quickly. Obviously, we had to keep kind of pushing dates as things just didn't get better in January like we hoped. But to say we're thrilled to be having this competition even here in May with fantastic ice conditions, we couldn't be happier.
Yeah, I mean, it's really a best case scenario in my mind. We needed to have some national championships. We need to determine some trials, berths, and our teams need to get out on the ice. It's been a difficult year, not much to compete in for most teams.
Fine, we got to do it.
They've shown a lot of resilience. They've worked hard all year, but you want to be able to put that work to effect on the ice and see if you've gotten better and compete. It's all about competition at the end of the day. And we had a great mixed doubles last week, and we're off to a great start this week.
So early in this end, Rich Ruohonen has 2 corner guards up. Craig Brown has 2 top 4.
Right here. We got a lot of room.
He wants this one tight to the rings.
Right
in doesn't bother him too much. You could even lock it on here.
Start.
It's not a freeze yet. It's close though.
So of course, questions people might ask you, Jeff, including say status of curling night in America.
Okay. Well,
that's fine.
Curling night is well underway and planning for August at Irvine, California. It's a little bit of Groundhog Day. It's exactly what we had planned last year. So it'll just be in August of 21 instead.
Stay right on it too. Okay. But I think making that's pretty good.
So despite the pandemic, we do have some good news, across USA Curling. We have new clubs opening, new facilities opening in Los Angeles. One's going to dedicated ice in Austin, Texas. So you see, I know you see ample room for growth of the game and see it moving into new markets.
Absolutely. Hey, we're sitting here in a beautiful 8-sheet facility, but we know that there's more room in central Wisconsin. There's more room in the cities. There's more room for clubs in Detroit or Chicago or Boston, let alone new markets. And so a lot of excitement going down in Texas, Florida, Arizona. So I think there's nothing but growth opportunities for us. We just got to go chase it. We all know, everyone listening and watching, it's a fantastic sport. It's a lifelong sport. And so I think our future is very, very bright. And obviously the announcement moving to the Twin Cities for our headquarters is exciting as well, to partner with the Minnesota Vikings up there. So a lot of really positive momentum.
Yeah, definitely great to be part of that Viking Lakes development. I'm excited by curling in some of these new warmer markets, because when I think of myself in my retirement years, I could live somewhere where I could curl and golf at the same time. That's exciting.
Had a good chat last week with our friends at Coyotes down in Phoenix. Jeff Baird. Great stuff going on down there. They're excited to get going here again. So, yeah, there's plenty of warm weather markets, and for those people like me and you, I guess, getting older, warm weather, maybe a little golf as well.
Yeah.
It's pretty much just a millimeter high.
So they'd like to make the triple here, Team Ruohonen.
Close.
Make the triple and maybe get a chance to start using these corner guards.
It's a millimeter high, Dean.
It's a millimeter high. If anyone can throw it nearly 150 feet hard and hit it a millimeter high, Colin Huffman's certainly in that group. This rock on its way.
Well,
throwing the out turn.
Well, Andrew.
Andrew trying to work it over a bit. It's close.
All right,
there you go.
Beauty.
So Jeff, you live in the Denver area at the moment, and so you've seen the Denver Curling Club and the new club that's being built there as well, that's opening shortly.
Saw it.
Yeah, Rock Creek, 6-sheeter, fantastic. Looking for a late September, probably early October opening. It's going to be a gorgeous facility, beautiful westerly views on their deck, looking at the Flatirons outside Boulder. We will certainly try to work with them to have a national event there. It'll be fantastic.
Yep.
Yeah, that's another great place to have curling. Such a growing market, and it's always, for a long time before the Denver Curling Club, I always wondered why there wasn't a curling club in Denver, curling facility. And the club there has certainly done well.
I like seeing, sorry, real quickly, I like seeing that Rock Creek facility is a for-profit enterprise. Not every curling club has to be a non-profit.
That's exactly right, and it's fantastic. They've had a lot of success at Denver. They've been sold out for a long time, so they know the market's there. We've had some Denver athletes here. Lance Wheeler and Claire did really well in mixed doubles. And Lance is still here this week as well.
I think that's a good point, Joe. I'm a big believer in all kinds of models to get to dedicated ice, and if the profit motive works in some markets, certainly something I think we need to embrace. Doesn't mean there still isn't room for our traditional volunteer-run, member-owned clubs, but we want to get more ice built as quickly as we can.
Oh boy, it's fine.
Andrew Stopera gets it behind the corner guard. They wanted to use that corner guard. They finally got a chance. Perhaps a little deeper than he would have liked, but it is buried. Buried enough that I think Craig Brown is going to take on this corner guard.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Well.
So the triple that Colin Huffman made opened up the opportunity to use this corner guard.
I think just normal.
Craig's thinking he can roll in here, not a straight peel, roll in and maybe B-shot rock over the one that Andrew just put in the back.
Maybe even able to come off the back of his own.
Yep. Alex Leichter's played well so far this game.
Yep. Whoa, Greg. No. Dub.
Caught in between.
Dub.
Maybe playing the double now. Stuff it.
Looks like it's stuffed.
Okay.
So, something brewing here for Rich Ruohonen after a slow start. So, Jeff, what are the initial plans for the Viking Lakes facility? We're going to have our office will move there.
Yeah, really. It's to start off, it's office. Obviously, the training house is already there. The facility where our athletes get great physical support from Michael Lynchen and his staff. TCO's right there with Dr. Cole, so all the medical support that we could ever ask for. And you're doing it all 7 miles from MSP Airport, where we can fly around the world, and so it'll be a fantastic place for us to put roots down, and I think you'll see a lot of our younger athletes starting to move there as well.
Yeah, we already see that happening. Certainly the Twin Cities, if you're of a certain age, young age, and you're going to try to pursue curling, that's the spot you head.
Not much ad. Close.
Andrew Stopera trying another come around, this time with the intern.
Yep. No, line's good. Whoa, no, line's good. Whoa.
Line's good. This doesn't look light to me as it goes by.
You can go deep.
Okay. Whoa. Whoa, then. Whoa.
I think it's okay to be deep.
Okay, I think he can. Got to be in that 12. Yep, go, Craig, go.
So they're going to take it deep as long as they're fully buried. Probably a touch deeper than they might have liked, but they are lying 2, Rich Ruohonen, both behind cover.
Do we hit this one or just come around there?
Your choice. What are they doing? They're probably going there if we hit that.
Like this?
Or I'm all right with this. Just freeze it.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you think of this, Dean? I like this call.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's easy up 5-0 to continue to think you have to hit your way out of everything. But there's 2 rocks behind the tee line. Greg's been playing well. This is the first time, though, I think that Greg has had to entertain a choice really with his shot. Most of the play so far, his shots have been pretty obvious what he's going to play. There was the question over that one guard. But it's always helpful as a skip to actually not face too many choices. The paradox of choice can make skipping more difficult than it needs to be sometimes. Big shot here, though. You don't want to have a sneaky 3, let Team Ruohonen get back in the game.
8's good, room. A lot of room, off if you can.
I have to say I'm not a fan of Merkey's cleaning style. Now that we're getting a good
Freeze,
look at
just freeze. You still have a lot of room.
Definitely covering a lot of the running surface.
Dom, if anything. Dom, if anything. Yep.
You need to at least get on the corner here. This looks like it might be bouncing.
Oh, it's
nope.
Pretty much perfect.
It's pretty good. That.
I think my thing fell up here.
That sweeping style appeared to be very effective there.
That's as I critiqued it. It was the clean. It looks sort of to me like, Jeff, if we just took you out and started teaching you curling, that might be how you clean.
Like that Swiffer commercial.
It does a little bit, yeah. It's only he does it only on the clean, so I'm not criticizing his sweeping technique at all. Just his cleaning technique.
Is it good? We're good. His mic fell off, Jeff.
All right.
Clarifying that.
Right?
Yeah, you want to move it a foot.
Okay. So like that.
Gonna try to unlock
Where's
this.
For the draw again?
Right here.
Want a little less than that?
Yeah.
Right? That?
Maybe an inch more than you just had.
So for 2 players that are separated by close to 30 years, I do like the conversations between Andrew Stopera and Rich Ruohonen. And that's one of the great things I love about curling, Jeff, is that you can play at a high level relatively late in life, especially if you're skipping like Rich is here. He works hard to keep himself in shape.
Yeah. Is that enough?
And that's for sure. I think Rich is probably as hard of a worker in the program as there is. And
I'm
so
looking at a 4-0.
he's earned the right to continue to play at a high level. And him and Andrew, I think, is kind of working pretty seamlessly so far, so that's been fantastic.
Yeah.
Line's good.
You can see the whole team has a lot of respect for Andrew.
Line's really good.
Little room.
Yeah, Andrew's a smart player. He's struggling a bit in this game,
Croy,
but
go,
Hard,
go.
Croy.
Gotta push.
this
Go,
rock
push
really
it,
needs
go.
to move over.
Gotta go.
Go.
Hard, Croy, hard.
I
Go.
really need to move this to unlock that red rock.
Gonna bounce off.
All right.
Persinger remains shot.
I think this is a time when, right about now, Team Ruohonen sort of wishes they could get back in the time machine, I think. Go back to the first end. Get a reset.
Can he get into there? He's got this.
He's got the
wrap
nose.
one around the one top 12.
Yeah. So are we hitting this, rolling out?
Don't think we should roll out. We could hit and roll to here.
Here.
Or hit and roll to there.
Okay. We just can't stay right there. We got to roll somewhere, right?
Yeah, we can't nose. So I think we go. Huh?
I guess the only risk is that you somehow like flip the backside of this and get rid of the back, right? Because right now, this is a really tough shot for 3 if you hit it. And if you just roll here or even roll out, it's still a really tough shot.
Okay.
I mean, the other.
This is a lot of debate over what seems like a relatively simple situation, but I think it shows the respect they have for Rich Ruonen's hitting ability.
Tee, he can't score more than one, I don't think.
I don't mind that.
I mean, we can hit. I'll play that hit and roll, or I'd play it here, I think.
I'm fine with either. So.
What do you prefer?
Yeah, Greg's got to throw it.
This is the kind of conversation that might happen with a team that hasn't played together a particularly long time.
Normal?
Normal. Okay.
I was starting to get concerned that Alex Leichter might break out a PowerPoint presentation there.
The conclave has ended. We've decided it's going to be a hit and roll.
I can understand they have 3 red lurking in the back, 1 yellow, even though it's in a relatively good position. It's a little lonely, and they're up 5-0.
Normal. Yeah. Does that look like enough ice?
Greg Persinger, his last shot of the 4th end.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Not a fan of it out of his hand.
Dom.
Dominic Merkey trying to
Roll
work
the other
this
way.
over. I think they're looking at rolling
Alex.
out here.
Whoa, whoa. Good.
We'll roll the outside. Pretty good.
Pretty good. They're lying 1st and 3rd.
We play it safe, but if we can get it curling like for a bye, try to make
I don't
that.
think you. I think if you want to score 2, you got to play the run.
Yeah, but yeah, that's.
I don't think this is really there for 2.
I'm not sure the run is there for 2.
We'll run the far
I
red
don't think
outside.
this is there for 2 though. Like, yeah. Yeah.
I think the run for 2 is barely there, but
I just feel like that's pretty tough.
yeah.
Yes.
Jeff, what do you think?
We don't have any.
I think you make that for fun, don't you?
Yeah, all day long. It seems like you play for 1 here and live to fight another day.
Yeah, I think that's exactly it. I think you're right. I think what you're hearing is just some frustration about being down 5-0 early in this game, and having a chance in this end to maybe score multiple points and see it slip away. So, but you're right. Best to take your medicine here, score 1, and move on. The reality is, whether it's 2 or 1, they're going to have to steal a few ends to win this game at this point.
Yeah. All right.
So Rich Ruohonen needs to reset and make sure he does get his 1.
Line's
Needs to
okay.
drop it right on the USA Curling
Line's
logo.
Which looks fantastic on the button.
Line's
It
good.
really does. We've had feedback that people like it. I'm a big fan of the new logo, the
Looks good.
new
You gotta
design.
Go. I think you
Line's
gotta
good.
go. I think you gotta go.
Looks like they need to
Go,
keep this
go,
one
go,
moving.
go.
16,
Go,
they're going to
go,
have to
go,
go
go,
hard
Troy,
to
go.
get it there.
Touch 4, go, go, go,
Need
go.
to touch the 4-foot.
Good sweep, guys.
There's the value of good brushers. And it settles in just for a good photo op. Oh, it was kicked away too quickly with the CEO up here.
Well, thanks so much, Jeff, for joining us for our 4th end.
Fun as ever, guys. Thanks for all your hard work on this, and pass it over to the Vin Scully of curling next to me.
Thank you, Jeff.
So Rich Ruohonen picks up 1 here in the 4th end. He'll take a 4-point deficit into the 5th when we come back after this.
Check out this one. Long hair, loves to hike and plays frisbee.
What is he, a Labrador?
So should I meet him?
You are not that adventurous.
Yes, I am. Try me.
Okay. Jump into that lake.
I'll do it.
Let's all do it. I'm in. This is crazy. You coming?
Seriously? It is way too comfortable in here.
It's freezing.
The all-new Sienna. Toyota, let's go places.
And we're back here in the 5th end. Persinger up 4. It's nice to be joined by USA Curling CEO Jeff Plush last end. Got a few updates on things happening across the country.
First one can be high.
Yeah, it was. You know, I think in my experiences with Jeff so far, I think he brings a lot of respect for our game and understanding of it, and also some fresh ideas that come from a background in other sports that will be advantageous to our sport. So I'm looking forward to seeing what unfolds in the next few years and seeing the sport continue to grow.
Yeah, tough first year to be new employee, new CEO of USA Curling.
Yeah, I think more than anything, he was just frustrated because he came in ready to implement some things and start some things, and then you're sort of stuck
Go here.
playing defense as much as anything this past year, is trying to figure out how to run championships and just sort of hold things together until we get back on solid ground next year.
Back here.
Yeah, there's your score updates on the left. Dropkin up 6-2 on Dunham. Dunham started 2-0, but wound up playing Ruohonen and Dropkin here today. Could wind up 2-2.
Well, you know, I think for them, they have to take it as, you know, they had 2 games yesterday that they probably thought they should win. They won both of those. Today they have 2 tough games. They probably could have come into today hoping for a split in these games if you were looking at it. But they end up 2-2. They're still in a pretty good spot.
Close.
I always believe in curling. You look ahead a little bit to your schedule just to sort of figure out how you get to a number.
I don't know. Right after.
Except, of course, as 2012, and you just decide to win every game.
It isn't a game unless we reference 2012.
Still good, though.
Yeah, that's it. I'm done. Done with that. Just one more.
I think either one. Let's play a split.
So looking for the tick here. I can't believe we're calling a tick for Craig Brown.
Same weight.
Yeah.
This is something else.
It's a little annoying that he's playing as well as he is at lead, actually, but surely don't expect much else.
Back line. Line's good.
Craig with one of the more unique releases in curling, actually, the way his fingers just sort of explode off the handle. You would expect it to come out soft with that kind of release, but it doesn't. Although this one's curling.
Uh-oh.
Jeez, that thing just took off. Okay.
Maybe a little light.
Yeah, maybe a fraction light, but it did start to move early. So Rich Ruohonen now playing the
I think
wrap
back
around
4
here.
is not bad on this first one.
That's good.
He thinks going deep here is okay. They do have some things brewing again. I think for Ruohonen, this is a time you really have to be patient as a team and just keep grinding. I mean, these are the games every once in a while you can grind out a win, even when you're from deep in the pack.
And just execute shots. I mean, you may get some opportunities if you just keep making shots.
Yeah, exactly. And even if even if you're not able to
to
rally and win this game, at least you go into the next game with a few solid ends. You know.
Can you get it by it? Yep. Go. Gotta get by this one so there's no double.
You want to get past this one. It's a little lighter than they were hoping for.
All right.
Probably just enough.
Just enough to avoid the double, I think.
Pretty much dead nose.
Dominic Markey. Craig Brown's looking for just dead nose. Didn't look like Dom's best slide of the game, but sometimes that ends up with a good result. No, looks like he threw it a little inside out.
I was kidding, but
at least.
We'll take a quick look at the standings on the men's side here.
Probably got to throw at least one, right?
Huh?
Probably got to throw a guard.
Yeah,
There they
I
are.
think so. Like right
Dropping
there.
at 3-0.
Halfway.
Mesa teams at 2-1.
Yeah, from the odd, I say, it certainly looks like, if Dropkin wins tonight, there's an argument to be made if you're one of the other teams to hope that he just runs away with everything else. If you're trying to.
It's pretty high right now. I think we
Well,
want
the
to
rest,
see like
everybody
right
else
here.
plays for the 2, 3, 4 spots.
Curl.
There's a definite advantage of being one of those top 2 spots.
Curl.
Yeah, I mean, I
Gotta
think if you
split
look at
center.
the numbers, a
Go.
team that comes out of the
Go.
3-4 game winning
Hard.
doesn't happen a whole lot, but it certainly can happen.
Okay.
Looked like Croy Nurnberger was trying a bit of the backward sweeping there.
Even if you just get 2.
So not a terrible situation for Team Persinger, but they're not thrilled with this setup as it stands right now, and they're hoping Dominic Merkey can rearrange it.
Alex.
Need to work this over again.
Shoot it.
Close.
Shit. Fine.
They lose the back one, which probably doesn't bother them too much.
I think we have to.
Wind up with a corner guard.
What else you do?
Let's hear what Andrew thinks.
You sure then they're just going to make another double? All right, they're going to do that, though. We can tap right now.
He might get them all if we do that.
So I think the 3 at the throwing end favor the guard. Rich was looking at a tap. Rich was worried about a double. Andrew was worried if they played the tap, they might leave him a triple.
I think you're there. Careful.
Okay, a little bit.
I don't want this too deep.
A little bit.
You're good.
It looks
Okay.
pretty good.
Good.
There's also a certain amount of pressure for Andrew Stoperi. He's the young player on a veteran team and his first national championship with them. So he has to manage that. I think he's fully capable of that. He's a smart, level-headed kid. Young man at this point.
Certainly high expectations for this team.
Yeah. I've known Andrew since he was about 14 or 15 after playing with his father for a number of years.
Yep. Whoa, dumb.
Shooter. Okay. No problem.
Craig staying positive. They're not quite getting the action they want on the rocks and the rings, and with each time that happens, it's a little bit more in Team Ruonen's favor.
Feel like this might be the call. Just off nose. Like back 4 weight.
Is that enough ice?
So
that
what's the
max?
reason why he's trying to tap this at an angle?
Well, I think he wants to get it behind that other red stone.
I think I'm more.
Separate his. He's trying not to leave a triple too, and it's always hard when you're playing taps to not leave some sort of double or triple. I'm not 100% convinced he has to play the tap now, but I think he's worried if he plays the guard that Team Persinger will ignore it.
Uh-oh. Line's perfect.
Line's good. It's a question of weight now. Can they hold it, and does it have enough weight?
I guess just freeze.
What the fuck?
Jeez.
Andrew not happy. Of course, this might be a good time for me to note that they're throwing the red stones on sheet 2. And we do see some frustration with the red stones.
I haven't noticed what the record is with the red stones yet. Have you been paying attention to that?
Well, I know I'd have to go back and look at it. We're a little light on people here, including our stats team.
Yeah, hard.
Shit. I don't know if that.
So Andrew is throwing the 2 rock, and that was the one that in the previous game they were struggling with. One of them.
The one they chucked away when they had the opportunity.
It's not moving a ton.
McMakin's team just threw one away.
Which was an unusual play. Let's hear what Andrew and Rich think here.
Right there.
Coming up at the fifth end break is Courtney Schmidt.
You know what I would suggest, just for Andrew's confidence and everything else, just to get rid of his rocks. Sometimes it doesn't even matter if there's a problem with the rock. Take it away from a player who's struggling. Let them blame the rock and get their head in a better place.
Yeah. Okay.
Rich Ruohonen trying to come around the yellow tight guard.
Tight.
It's really tight.
Yeah, line.
Picking.
I grabbed.
Ooh, it's one of those nights for Team Ruohonen when nothing really bouncing your way.
felt like it started curling right away.
Okay, there's that too.
Yeah, there's that, but I think this is, like, let's just accept the fact that there's going to be a score.
Okay.
And I think we just try and get here.
Okay.
Hope he comes around and we get the 2.
Control.
Yep.
So Craig Brown broke it down there. There was consideration about a blank end, but at this point, he's saying let's accept that there's going to be scoring and hope that we can get 2. Tough to argue with that logic, isn't it, Joe?
Well, you got 2 red stones separated. I don't see how you're going to get rid of them both unless you place some sort of raise on that yellow outside the 12-foot.
That is what Greg looked at, sort of a raise double. Probably more complicated than they need to make it up 5-1.
Yeah, if this was a tighter game where they were behind, you might consider something like that.
Yep. Clean. Whoa, clean.
False.
Clean. Yep.
It's grabbing.
Yep. Hard.
Uh-oh.
Hard, Alex. Right to it. Right to it. Hard.
Some great sweeping there just to hold that.
Looked like it spun too.
Looks like that rock may have picked slightly. They did get something out of it, but I think we'll see some furious cleaning of the surface at this point. After 2 rocks looked like they picked.
Make this good, you never know. You can steal one here.
Rich Ruohonen is right. Make this good. Might sneak into a steal. Even a force of 1 here is better than a lot of outcomes for Team Ruohonen.
Yeah, I mean, they it was.
I think Broom's down here. It's pretty much the same path.
Yeah, they did clean the path again pretty carefully.
Line's good.
Calling 5 early, which
Line's
means
okay.
they might need to go.
Line's really good.
Line's good.
Line's
like
really
the
good.
line.
Stay with it. Colin,
Croy
stay with
now.
It. Oh, no. It's going to be Croy. Croy, go.
Croy inside.
Go, Croy. Go now. Go.
Yep.
Got to go. Everything.
Hard, Croy.
They like to finish this.
Keep going.
I'm not even concerned about being behind the tee. They'd like to bury it.
So last rock here for Persinger.
So they got a little bit fooled by the weight on that one. The initial call was 5-6. Swept it to the back of the 8-foot.
Just need to touch 4-foot here for a single.
So far, Team Persinger playing awfully well, taking the play to Ruohonen throughout this game. I always find this second evening game when I played the Nationals was always kind of a challenge. You've played a couple games, you have to come out, and it's easy to have a bit of a dip in this game.
Line's good. Touch the 4. Line's good. Touch the 4.
Greg Persinger usually has great touch on these kind of draw
Line's good.
shots.
Touch the 4.
Heavy clean, yep.
Want to keep
15-7
this one
and then
moving. 15-7,
stay with
that's
it.
pretty close. 15-7 hog-to-hog time should be
Good
good.
sweep, boys.
Looks like they're going to put it right on the lid.
Nicely done there. Greg Persinger picks up a single here in the 5th end. Going to take a 5-point lead into the 6th. We'll have our 5th end break when we come back after this.
USA Curling is committed to diversity, equity, and inclusion in sport. Our new Icebreakers program, created and led by Deborah Martin and Dean Gemmel, will promote strategic outreach by clubs to Black, Indigenous, and populations of color that have been underrepresented in curling. By introducing our amazing sport to new groups, we can create lasting connections that will benefit our clubs and the communities around them. You can find more information about Icebreakers in the Diversity and Inclusion section at usacurling.org. Icebreakers. Share the sport, elevate the game.
Yeah, thanks, Joe. Super excited to be talking to Chairwoman of the United States USCA Board, Courtney Schmidt. Very excited to have just a few minutes with you, Courtney. You got in early in the week. I know you're going to be heading out tomorrow, so I'm lucky. I guess I consider myself very lucky to have a few minutes with you here tonight, especially considering it's been a really exciting last couple months with USA Curling, especially on the ice. You talk about a bronze medal brought home from the World Women's Championship in Calgary. Our wheelchair team went over and won the World B Championships in Finland. I mean, obviously, not to mention some other things, especially at home locally for you, your new Mayfield club that opens up.
Yeah, well, it's a pleasure to be here, Price. Thanks for giving me some time to chat. It's always great to be here and to enjoy watching our athletes out there doing what they do best.
100%. And, speaking of exciting things real quick, I want to ask you about it because you were there just not even a month ago, the very end of April, the new headquarters relocation announcement to the Viking Lakes campus in the Twin Cities. What was the energy, the excitement like, obviously, of relocating to where you have all your amenities and resources right there?
Absolutely, and it's amazing opportunity for the national organization, for the sport in general, nationally, I think. Yep. Certainly having the opportunity to be a part of a dynamic metropolitan area, but also the arrangement and partnership with the Vikings, great opportunity for the sport and for the organization. And really, it was a great day, a great opportunity to be there with leadership and ownership from the Vikings. And we also had the opportunity to have a board meeting the next day, so we were all able to come together and really be interactive, which was the first time for a very long time that we were all able to be together.
And I know some of our, many of our athletes that a lot of our fans know were there to help, in the festivities. John Schuster, among many of the others. And certainly when you get those athletes, in the community, out and about, especially as you mentioned, the first time since the pandemic, that's always exciting when they can go out and be some of our ambassadors for USA Curling.
Absolutely, and they were excited. Jamie was there as well, and certainly that was right after, like you mentioned, our para-athletes coming back and winning World Bs, which was so exciting. And they've worked so hard. And we were just recently at the new Stevens Point Curling Club, watching them prepare for that event just about a month before that. So that was a lot of great success that we've had over the last couple of weeks, including the women. What a great opportunity that they had, and they really took advantage of that situation.
Incredible watching them. All right, let's get to something I know that our friend, your colleague on the board, Jennifer Stannard. Hello, Jennifer. Hope you're watching. I'm sure you are. The Granite Society.
Yes.
One of her babies.
It is.
And, it's something that, people can donate to, that it inspires the continued development of our USA Curling athletes to perform on the world stage at the highest level. Share with our viewers at home what the Granite Society is all about.
Yeah, so the Granite Society is a program that recognizes some of our really special donors, annual donors. It's really a program to recognize those that are donating more than $1,000 a year to United States Curling Association. And it's really not just for our high performance athletes, but for the growth of the sport at the grassroots level, especially junior programs. It's for those types of programs that may not be highlighted in a budget line item, but are special projects that come to fruition because of something that occurred throughout the year. And so the Granite Society is a program that allows for those events to occur and for those programs to continue to exist.
Yep. And if you want more information, usacurling.org/granite-society. You can just go to usacurling.org. It won't be hard for you to find it there, but /granite-society. And Jennifer, clearly the momentum is going in the right direction for everything heading into this fall. Hopefully we're going to be back to normal. Cross our fingers. We're headed in that right direction too.
Absolutely.
But everything just trending upward and onward for USA Curling with the Olympic trials for mixed doubles, and then certainly what will be culminated in November with the team trials for the men and women in Omaha.
No doubt. And I just want to say thank you to everybody out there that's supporting this event here locally in the bubble, on either side of the bubble. Thank you so much. Thank you to Price and the TSN guys, and certainly Dean as he's over there working diligently on every single draw. So thanks very much for your time.
Well, thank you for all the hard work you guys and the leadership of USA Curling have done, especially under Jeff's new leadership. This is just a fantastic way to end a very strange season that we all know has.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we experience nothing like this again in my lifetime. And
It's
yours.
been an experience, no doubt, but I think we're on the other side of it, and I think curling brings forth an opportunity for a lot of people to experience something new post-pandemic. So
It sure
really
does.
excited about that.
Absolutely. And at the end of the day, it brings us all together for something and for something that we love, and that's our sport.
That's right. Exactly.
Courtney, thank you so much
Thanks,
for a few
Bryce.
minutes.
Thanks for everything you do.
Yeah, thank you very much, guys. Back to you all for Team Persinger and Team Ruohonen, the second half.
Thanks, Bryce. Great to hear from Courtney. I think she's been a real force as chair of the United States USA Curling. And I'm looking forward to see
take a little more of this rock.
what happens in this next Olympic cycle. I do think, Joe, that people post-pandemic will look forward to getting back together in the way that curling brings people together. And it's one of the things we're hoping to do, bring more people together in this game. One of the things we're hoping to do in general, create more facilities, bring more different population groups into the game. I have a firm belief that curling is all good and that it can prompt good conversations and it can I've seen people of all political stripes come together in curling clubs and get along just fine. So not to be too Pollyannish about it, but I think curling can do some good things.
And curling is certainly one of the most social sports out there, and you can play at any age and at any level and have fun. And a lot of different abilities too.
Yeah.
Very inclusive in that way.
I'm good with that.
One of the things I always say about curling as a sport that I like is it's easier than golf to become a competent curler. So it's easier to get to a point where you can enjoy the game. And then I think it's just as hard as golf to be an excellent player. So there's challenge to it, but getting to that part where you can just go out and enjoy it is faster.
As somebody who does golf sort of recreationally, curling and golf are very similar. Is that in golf, if you hit a really good shot, it makes you want to come back.
Yep.
And in curling, I think if you make a really good shot, it makes you want to come back.
Go hard, Greg.
All right, so here we are, though. We're picking up the action in the sixth end. This looks like one that needs to work over. It doesn't think it's going to get there.
I think Craig may have missed his calling. He keeps making these perfect lead stones.
Yeah, he's just showing off to show all the guys who played lead for him how easy it is.
Play it where like you just tap it to a pocket and roll it?
I think I like that.
I was thinking
We just can't do this though.
What?
He's saying you can't roll open and bounce them under the corner.
Yeah, can you just
All right.
just try to create a
Board. All right, let's just play solid
just
hack.
try to chip it and
He's saying if we roll left.
We can't leave it here.
I don't think it's easier to
roll your side.
There's an alternate conversation going on over here.
Yeah, I don't think they're all on the same page yet. I think you've got 4 pages open, to be honest.
you just try to roll, you just try to bump that like a foot back and
We
try
can
to,
just make this and not hit this.
I don't mind that.
Okay.
So after all that, they've decided not to, just to try to play a quiet hit and roll
Just
to
are we
like
playing
2-3.
the hack? 12?
I think I like 12.
12.
I think they may have discussed 4 different shots, and then Rich came up with a 5th, and they went with that.
Yeah, so they're actually going to try to avoid hitting the one in the back, push this rock, this high yellow, out of the rings and roll wide to the left side of the house as the shooter faces it.
Close. Yep. Yes.
Brown would have to deal
Gotta
with
go,
it.
Andrew.
Andrew needs to hold this one. They want to get this one out clean because they don't want to jam it behind the corner
Really nice,
guard.
Colin.
Actually, a great throw.
Just squeaks by.
Great weight.
So,
open one.
this will certainly
Sit there, it's good.
Rich can't complain about the execution of his strategic vision. Great shot by Colin Huffman.
So Dom here
clean.
looking to play the simple hit.
I'm looking to play a straight hit and stick.
Hard.
If we look across the other sheets as this rock comes down, fairly routine.
Perfect.
Violette is up 4-0 over Corbett. Berklet is up 5-4 over Brundage.
Maybe just nose for now.
Fenson is leading Burr
No,
4-2,
just control.
and Dropkin is up 6-4 over Dunham. So Scott Dunham's found his way back into the game a little bit. He was down, I think, 6-2 earlier.
Yeah, picked up 2 in the 5th end.
Close. Yep.
Maybe a hair up.
Whoa.
And a couple blank ends
whoa,
over in
whoa,
that
it's good.
Corbett Violette game. It's been 4-0 for a while.
9-7.
So trading hits here.
Normal
Team
or control?
Persinger lying 1 right on the lid.
Control.
Ruohonen lying 2-3. Team Persinger wants to avoid grouping the stones in any way that creates a double.
No rollouts.
10-5.
Clean.
10-5.
Whoa. Greg. No, I'm sorry. Dom. I forgot who was where. Doesn't matter. Okay.
And he's rolled out. There's an example of the skip forgetting which brusher is in which position, and that might be an argument to use straight or curl.
We got to take some chances.
Often players who are with a track record as skips like Craig Brown aren't even aware of who's on their team all the time. The good ones.
What kind of track record are you talking about here?
Winning skips.
Ah.
Winning skips may just be, I've got 3 fellas in front of me. Andrew Stopera. Now he's playing on the shot stone.
Whoa, it's got a curl. Whoa.
Oh, no.
Whoa. Okay. Yep, then.
You gotta go
we're
to
not
get
through,
around
are we?
that.
Yep.
Back 8, back 12. They were just trying to get to the nose of this. It's not going to finish to the nose.
They were hoping to get around it at the end.
Yeah.
They knew it was heavy.
Oh, my God.
You can hear Andrew Stopera reflecting on his game so far, not the game he wanted tonight. Talking to Team Ruohonen, they didn't really know Andrew very well when he joined the team, and in the limited play they've had together, they've really been happy with his play and happy to have him on the team. He's just struggling a bit tonight.
Yep. Whoa. Clean. Yep. Good shot.
Under the guard.
So Andrew is throwing the 2 red stone that we saw Team McMakin struggling with earlier today.
Yeah.
I like the guard.
I feel like this is probably better because then they might roll out. If we make this, they can just draw here.
I would love for them to try to do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
We need to.
I think just solid hack.
So the rest of Rich's team thinking that if they draw, great. They're trying to bring a 3 into the picture. They're going to need a 3 at some point along the way here. Or a big end, a big steal, something.
Whoa. Close, Troy. Whoa. Colin Little.
Whoa, Croy.
Fucking roll. Just carved at the end. Control.
Okay.
So you can tell from that reaction, not thrilled with the outcome. They thought they had a good one too.
Are you trying to roll it all here? Roll under the guards, or are you trying to roll open? Are you trying to stick right there?
I think sticking right there isn't terrible, or even rolling maybe edge to edge. If you roll too far in front of the yellow, you bring the double in, and there's a deuce. But that said, you're not even entirely unhappy with the deuce here.
Like that?
Yeah.
Especially if you're making Team Ruohonen earn it.
Whoa, dump.
Commentary from Greg Persinger as he slid out that time.
Whoa.
It's good that we got him mic'd.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Dump. I got the roll.
He's going to try to roll a little under.
Good. Little up.
Trying to make it under.
We won't be shot. Do we have to do it though, don't we? We're not going to be shot.
Where do they go? They're just going.
They're gonna split. They split right back here.
We need a miss at some point.
Yeah, I know. So the question, but you could go here. But yeah, all right, fine.
I don't know.
I think you're right.
This is how we get
like
free.
board.
Okay.
I think Andrew's right. They are going to need a miss here at some point. So Rich's point was that if they make the roll, Persinger can split the rings. They won't be shot if they make the roll. Of course, they can make the roll not fully under and be shot, I think.
We can roll in front of them, but
Probably wouldn't be able to make it to there. Probably here, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That looks like a little bit when you draw it that way, Joe. It looks like we've gone through the Yellowstone and emerged.
That's right.
On the other side, which might be the kind of shot Team Ruohonen needs right now.
That's right. Well, yeah, Team Persinger's playing.
Yeah, Team Persinger's playing awfully well right now. Full credit to this veteran lineup.
Hard, Croy.
Who we knew would be tough.
Hard. Hard. Hard.
Sometimes things just come together, right?
No curl at all.
Right on the nose, yeah.
You can hear the frustration out of Team Ruohonen here. One of those nights for them, and also, though, I think this could be a real big win for Team Persinger, the kind of win that gets a new team like this rolling.
Yeah.
You know, looking ahead here, tomorrow they have Brundage and Dropkin.
So clearly they probably think they should win the game against Brundage in their minds, and then they think the Dropkin game will be a tough one that they'd love to pull off. If they could beat Ruohonen and Dropkin, probably the two pre-event favorites, they'd be feeling awfully good about their chances.
Dumb! Easy! Dumb!
Hard, dumb!
Dumb!
Dumb! Hard!
Good. Beauty.
So, with that, I don't see In addition to the problems they're having on the ice, Rich Ruohonen just about took himself out of the event.
No way to make it.
I mean, you can make that.
We almost saw Phil Tilker coming in. Let's hear what they think.
This.
Okay. Yeah.
Wow, they really try to take this on, this raise.
Is it there?
Yeah, it's
Double.
I think it's there.
I think part of this is out of respect for Team Persinger. They see they're playing well. They know they're good players. They're down 6-1.
Yeah, it should be there.
There's
like 7.5 or.
Yeah, I think you.
Well, I've got to throw a peel because I got to keep. I don't.
Oh, if you hit it in the right spot, the reds aren't going anywhere. It's just about where do you hit it and make sure these go.
All right, so we're talking like 2/3, right?
I think so.
Basically.
Yep.
Okay.
Shouldn't curl at all, right?
Shouldn't curl at all. So we're talking if we hit the rock right there. So right there, right on the 4.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
With the broom.
So here's what a veteran team might be thinking that's been in a week-long Nationals event before. Try to make this to get to 6-3.
Just 7.5.
If they don't make it and they go down 8-1, I wouldn't be surprised to see them shake hands and get some rest.
So yeah, 2/3 is what we thought.
Needs 2/3.
Yep.
Whoa.
Angle raise double.
Yep. Yes.
Degree of difficulty.
Hard.
Pretty much off the chart.
Yeah. Oh, come on.
Going to be a steal of 2 here for Persinger.
And there you have it. There are the handshakes, as I suggested. And had a chance, but they're not going to stay out here. So we are going to be looking at moving to another sheet.
I think we're going to go to sheet 4 for now and see where things head. Got Violette and Corbett. Violette's up 4-1. Corbett picked up a single in the 6th. So still an uphill battle for Derek and the team. Pretty commanding victory there for Persinger.
Yeah, like I said, that is the kind of win a team that like that can really get them on a roll. I mean, those are 4 of the most talented curlers in the building. They haven't played together much as a team, but chemistry starts to come together. Clearly, Team Ruohonen did not have things breaking their way tonight right from the start, giving up that early 3 when Rich Ruohonen missed that slash double.
Line's good.
But, I think that's where it all started.
Little
that first
curl.
slash double, he makes that. It's probably, I guess, a
Doesn't have
blank
to be buried.
end.
15-2. Whoa.
They probably needed to consider the ice
right
they
here.
had just a little bit more on that opening
good,
shot.
that's
Fell back. Give up 3, and then you're scrambling on your heels.
And how concerned are you if you're Rich Ruohonen right now?
Well, I think if you're Team Ruohonen, you got to believe you're still within the top 4 making the playoffs, right? If I look at the field. They do have to get playing a bit, but I don't expect a team like that to fold the tent, that's for sure. They have enough talent and experience that they'll be back tomorrow and treat it like they should, like a new day.
All right, so as this end is developing, we're going to send it over to Price Atkinson for a price check. Price, take it away.
Yeah, thanks, Joe. This one, this one gets a little personal here to a couple Wisconsinites that are in the house directly related to the broadcast. First one, Joel Dietz over there. Jeff Plush, our CEO with USA Curling, came by last night and said, "You want some bacon?" I said, "What?" He said, "You want to try some bacon?" I said, I don't know about that. He said, "Come on, it's really good." And I had about 3 others come and endorse the bacon, and I had a bite of the bacon, and it was game, set, match. So I've already put in several orders with Joel Dietz over there in the booth that I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that I will be able to partake one more time in his delicious smoked bacon that I guess is a Joel Dietz specialty. The other shout out to Jenna K. Martin, the Director of Marketing and Communications with the USCA, for operating and manning one of our cameras, on-ice cameras down there, freezing cold, as I know our camera operators are listening right now, including one Joel Dietz, and she did yeoman's work for the first half of the draw tonight. So it may be a small, but it's a dedicated, passionate, and versatile staff with the USCA getting it done tonight. Guys, back to you.
I think the real story there, Price, is that we have a CEO wandering around hawking bacon.
Not a foot apart.
But Joel Dietz's bacon is pretty good, and Joel gave some to Jeff Plush that he was willing to share. So, that's good bacon. Back to the game action, though.
So, Corbett hidden around a couple guards. Violette looking to make a play on those guards.
Whoa.
Ben Richardson, we saw him struggle a bit in the game we had featuring Violette. But there is the kind of Ben Richardson play we expect. Easy double peel, made out of hand.
Derek looking to play a center guard.
Todd Burr with his team of John Benton, Jason Smith, and Jared Allen are staying close with Riley Fenson over there. That's the first game they've had where they've stayed close.
Yeah, things not looking particularly great this end for them, but it's early.
Just a 1, boys. 2's fine, guys. 2's fine. 2's best, really. Take a look. Eyes up. Got a curl.
The Carlson brothers sweeping this stone.
Good. Yep.
Austin
hard. Okay. Really nice sweep, guys.
Good position.
I do think Luke believes this is accessible, though.
It's hard to say. I mean, eventually they're going to be able to come here, and I almost have to draw. Okay, deal.
So Luke's instinct was to make a play on the rock in the rings. I kind of like that. His team suggesting one more peel.
I don't mind the peel. Gotta make him play another perfect guard.
Yep. Clean. Let's go here though this time, all right? Sure.
I think you
Just
can
'cause-
afford to be a
because
bit patient here. You're up
I
3.
don't want him to be able to play a ton of weight on that 7. I'd rather have him try freezing. I mean, or drawing, I mean. I think that's the spot. If we're 2, that's okay. I definitely don't want him running it. All right. 2, but I mean, I don't mind to be a little tighter because.
Yeah, I think Derek Corbett would serve himself well to be a little bit tighter here. I think if it's the same distance, Luke Violette will definitely take on playing at the Rock and the Rings.
Okay. Feels the same.
The game got over so quick, we didn't get a chance to interview Craig. I don't know if he wants
Aaron,
to jump
curling.
on.
It's curling a mile.
Behind you
Whoa.
over there.
Well, he's loosening up his hip, it seems, over here. He said he was
Get over,
talking to us
curl.
during the game on the mics about how easy this lead position was,
Whoa.
but we didn't catch it. And then I did recap that the only time I could remember playing with him was in the Blind River Men's Closing Bonspiel, and I omitted the fact that I played with him in a World
I think pretty good,
Championship.
actually, with the angles the way there. And catch that. Want to just throw Peel? Okay.
So I think Luke's thinking you pick this with Peel. Goes over the top of his own yellow. Probably loses the works. Chase Sinnott.
Clean. Whoa, John. Clean. Clean.
Looks like a good throw.
Come on.
Drew to Broom.
Good throw.
Picks it and leaves his own in the back.
Right here. Evan? Yeah. You like it? All right. Let's make it.
Derek Corbett is going to ask Evan Jensen to bury one behind the red guard.
It feels like a lot of ice, but we haven't been watching sheet 4.
This is okay.
Yeah, considering what I saw earlier, I saw teams with taking edge of 8 to get to the button. They need to get a little beyond that. And they're at edge of 8, so maybe it's curling more this way. Or I haven't watched Evan Jensen play a whole lot, so maybe his release is a little softer than most. We did see him in one game, but let's watch this release. Average. Average level of positivity on that, I would say.
Not bad. Where? Line's good. Aaron's rock. Gotta go.
Yeah.
Here's
Looks like it is
though.
moving
Let's
here.
make this right here.
Looks like it's moving quite a lot.
Yep. Hard line, go. Hard. Hard line, go hard. Hard, boys. Sweep.
Now it looks like they might come out the other side. Derek Corbett's scrambling to get up there.
Wants it to be shot stone, but I don't think it is.
Just short of being shot. They would have loved a few more inches there.
They're going to be uncomfortable coming that way. Yeah. I mean, obviously, yeah.
Part of the trouble when you throw a shot like that in this ice where they have to sweep it the whole way, it starts curling early, and then even more speed comes off it.
We're okay if they throw the double and roll wide.
I think Curling Zone's Jerry Gertz has looked at it, and most made shots,
No reason to,
not most, but many made
good,
shots are swept
Like, that's
halfway
middle,
down.
right?
So when you hear on, off, if you have to sweep it all the way or not at all, it's usually a bad sign.
Yeah, just, we can be like top 4 here, but as long as we're just full 8s, even if we're like edge on edge, that's fine. Okay. They're biting 8 foot under their guard. Okay.
Berkeley takes 2 in the 5th end. He's up 5-4 on Brundage. That's a pretty important matchup for both those teams. They're both 2-1.
Yeah, and both probably look at that as a game they need. I think when you're in the middle of the pack, you're looking to beat all the teams that are also you consider in the middle of the pack, and then hoping to split games with the teams that might be ranked higher than you.
My thought was all there.
Luke Violette thinks he's got plenty of weight here. Probably the way this last one looked, it'd be nice to let it run a bit.
Come over.
Sorry, Steven, it's actually just 1-2. Sorry about that. He still wants the win.
See if this settles down. It's a hair deeper than they would have liked, but with the out turn, pretty good result.
Play this or this. I think this side's probably better to get shot, right? Yeah. Yeah, just straight draw.
Of course, the problem for Luke Violette here is if Evan Jensen is able to work one even half buried at a certain angle, he won't be able to remove it without jamming it on his own.
Top button is pretty good. Okay. Right? Top button's pretty good. Here we go.
So based on the last throw, I think Derek does have the ice right here, Joe. We're going to question it.
You get fooled, different sheets that react differently.
Looks like it's flying to me.
I'm going to say Evan's release is a touch softer than many, too.
Close, Aaron. Okay, well then don't touch it. Let it bite. Let it do something. No, don't clean.
I think this is going to dive if it does anything like the last one.
Hope it just hooks.
There it is. It's going to stop the time.
It's going to drift through and settle on the back one. So leave Luke Violette a free draw for 2.
Boy, that one was just 3 feet too heavy.
Yeah, at least, I guess, really.
Mine was perfect.
Yeah, with no sweeping to take it back to there.
Than the
True.
Right? There's more room. So, just making sure. Same thing.
So interestingly enough here, now Luke's Violette has essentially the same broom, and he's probably thinking he doesn't really need to flirt with the guards at all, so
Give you 10.
I'm going to assume that he thinks his rock will curl a little bit less than Evan Jensen's.
More ad.
Luke does have a little more of a inside-out release.
Little wide. Careful.
This looks like it's tracking.
Yeah, this does not look like it's moving. Maybe he needed to take even less ice to get into that slide path. That looks like it's going to slip too deep.
So going to be a single point here for Luke Violette. Now up by 4 going into the 8th end, and we'll have that for you right after this.
When I sweep with the Gold Line Fiber Light, I feel like I'm sweeping on TV.
That's light.
More surface area, better results.
It's that easy.
It's that easy. You need to sweep for weight?
You need to sweep with this.
Now, every time I curl, people ask me, what are you sweeping with?
What are you sweeping with?
What are you sweeping with?
It's a Gold Line.
It's a Gold Line.
It's a Gold Line.
It's a Gold Line.
And it's the choice of champions.
And we're back here. Joe Calabrese, Dean Gemmel, calling our second game for the evening here. Luke Violette, Derek Corbett. Violette up 5-1.
Up 5-1, but probably frustrated with that
tight.
missed draw to the forefoot. A shot he probably thinks he should make, or I think he should make, and I'm sure he'd agree.
Okay. Hammer it for line, Benny.
This looks like it's
Keep
curling a
dragging it,
little
boys.
early, but they're managing to hold it.
16-7. Keep going.
They're hoping to put this top 4. Top of the forefoot, top of the 8-foot bite. Well swept.
Here we go. Top 2.
Little update from Dropkin Dunham. Dropkin's well up there, 9-4. I haven't really had a chance to see much of Team Dropkin.
2-3's good.
Just
a 2 and
they've always
2.5.
been on
Right
seems far sheets away from us, but
okay, that too.
they've got Joe Polo in the
One's
lineup
fine.
today.
Whatever.
Good news is tomorrow at
I'd
noon
like
we
some
get to see
separation
them
when we
on
get
the
a chance,
stream
so-
against Todd
So
Burr.
one's fine. That's fine.
There you
That's
go.
good. Really nice. Really nice, Aaron. Is it tightening up at all? In the middle, right?
Then Friday at 8
Probably just
p.m.
here.
It's a pretty premier matchup with Dropkin
could.
Ruohonen. So
Like, we could do
you get to
this.
see them twice on the stream before the playoffs.
I like that. If your nose, it's good, and if you roll to a choke, that's better.
I think Joe Polo playing third, Mark Fenner at second, Thomas Howell at lead. That's the lineup they use when Joe's in. I think that's the lineup they used when they won that Tier 2 Grand Slam and earned their way into a Grand Slam the season before this pandemic year. They have a 5-man team that also includes Alex Fenson.
Line's
good to see that Joe could make it back
careful
for this.
Early. Got a curl.
He's had probably a pretty rigorous schedule of curling, but
bring
going
it in
from
the
mixed
house.
doubles
We're way wide.
to this event. Mixed doubles over in Aberdeen, Scotland. This is John Harstad with his second, trying to stack it here. Looks like he's going to leave a little bit staggered, but won't leave a pocket.
So I didn't quite catch the call. Is this going to be a second guard under the first?
I think so.
2, 3, go. Wait only.
So
Wait only.
A few teams splitting the corner guards.
Right on the L.
The latest fashion trend in
Just
curling.
freeze the L.
Stop splitting the guards and throw
Right in front of the L.
high guard.
It's really nice, Aaron.
High corner. Another one tight.
Austin's rock. Austin's rock. Yep, you got to curl a mile. Hard, 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 hard. Really nice pair, Aaron. Nice sweep, you two. Good work.
And there it is. There's the setup. Luke Violette's going to ignore those, of course. He's this is the 5th rock at the end. He can't hit them. Bring another one into the rings. I believe he's trying to wrap right around that stagger.
Line's good.
With Ben Richardson's first.
Line's good. Top 4. Room, John.
Fenson Burr is now 5-4. Fenson, Riley Fenson
4.
having last rock in the 8th end.
John, keep it rolling.
Berklid stole
John
one in the 6th, up 6-4.
6-4 playing the 7th end.
That's Brundage.
Brundage has the hammer in that game, in this end.
Nose!
Pretty good shot there by Ben Richardson. Sort of half tucked it.
You care what handle? I don't care now. Let's go in. Control? Yep.
Discussion about which turn to throw. This is Austin Carlson.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Thought Austin played pretty well in the game we saw today.
Clean. It's really close.
That featured this team.
Whoa. 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 Come on, curl, rock. Really nice.
So Luke Violette is going to walk up and ask Ben Richardson to peel this low corner guard.
Clean. Whoa.
Really clean is usually a good sign on peels.
Yep. Yep. Hard.
Trying for this double.
Oh. That was nasty.
That was nasty and dirty and whatever else you want to call it, but that's how they drew it up. He was playing that the whole time. I don't know if they quite imagined it going through the hole like that, but they were playing onto that one. Could have hit it real thin and gone over the top, but I think that would have been tough. Great shot.
Gotta go for it.
So things have been simplified, so to speak.
Yeah, so now Derek Corbett, Team Corbett, they're left with a relatively long corner guard and a Violette counter touching the forefoot.
Play another guard, but this is deep.
It sounded like it was a missile. 150. How much you got? It's all right, Austin. It's all right. Yeah, let's do this. Board.
So they can reach this with board weight. You can probably see 3/4 of it at least from the hack.
Clean. Clean. Clean.
Chase Sinnott with his first of this 8th end. Need to work this over a bit.
Good weight calls, guys.
They won't stick around, but
sort of mid to
primary
the
mission accomplished.
4 foot, yeah.
I'm going to have to come under this at some point. Better than what was just there.
That's a fine shot, Austin. Honestly, roll out, I guess I don't mind. And really stick with it. Okay, all right. We're going 3 again. Try to bury it. Here we go. 420, 430 still?
Just lightning fast split time here. 4-3.
That is very fast.
To get to like T.
Maybe narrow.
I'm wondering if we had any skating ice,
Line's okay.
arena
Line's
ice
okay.
curlers
Line's good, Aaron. It's heavy.
I didn't see any
sending in their
Line's good.
split times.
Split time messages.
Lot of room.
12-second hog to hog.
Just a 3, guys.
So
Just a
Dropkin
3.
gets the victory over Dunham over on
You can
sheet
bite.
7. So they
I know that's
remain
not a 3, but-
undefeated.
not
Drops
very.
Dunham down to 2-2.
Board.
So after a good start for Scott Dunham, a tougher afternoon or a tougher day. We're into the evening now. I feel like we've been here for some time, which we have been, Joe.
Yeah, and we got 4 more tomorrow too. So
Clean.
Oh, I know.
Clean.
8 a.m. Bear Traxler.
Yep.
I don't know what that is,
Clean.
Alaska time, but it's early. I don't know why we scheduled this game for 8 a.m., but that's what we did. Then we got Bird Dropkin at noon. Christensen Sinclair. I think that's the matchup on the women's side everybody
Sorry,
sort of wants to see.
Oh, never mind.
That's at 4 p.m. Central. Then Riley Fenson and Luke Violette. They play at 8 p.m.
So a full day of curling
Gotta
from
come around
Wausau,
now.
Wisconsin in May.
Come around. Top 8. Yeah. Yeah, here. Yeah, I like that line right here. Yep. Same weight.
Feel like DJ Khaled made the schedule. It's another one and another one and another one.
It's late and the DJ Khaled references come out. Here
That's
comes
right.
Derek Corbett trying to sink another one behind this corner guard.
Probably a lot less. Aaron, Austin's rock. Austin all day. Austin all day. It's not a 1-2 if you sweep it. Hard, guys. Make it good. It's not terrible. Hard, boys. Hard. Line's getting better. Hard, Austin. Yep. Hard every inch. Hard every inch.
Derek Corbett exhorting his teammates.
Hard. Keep going.
Right at every stage
Really,
here. That was not a 1-2 if they swept it.
Yeah.
That was like a 4-5. And it's buried. Look at that.
And it's a good shot. I think Derek knew he had something good there and wanted to make sure his teammates didn't give up on it. I don't think they were going to, but
I gotta hum it. Yeah, you're right. So let's. We could also do this, something like this.
Team
What?
Burr picked up 2
I think so
in the
too.
7th end.
Hack.
Just down 1 to Riley Fenson.
Yeah, not pretty much. Hardly the same ice I think that I've been giving you, and just sweep it. Little less there, Chase. Yeah.
so certainly a shot here that Luke Violette wants to make. He's going to throw hack weight at this rock that Derek Corbett buried behind the corner guard. An excellent shot by Derek.
Yep.
He needs this to avoid giving up 2. I don't know how much you can see from the hack, but
Ice is nice here,
it's
right?
not a ton.
Cool, nice.
I did. But inside out, I don't. Have we thrown any hits?
Yeah, I mean, we've just done it a number of times.
So Luke Sullivan just needs to hit and stick to force
Luke Sullivan.
Luke Sullivan. Luke Violette. Boy, that's a real something may be setting in with me because Luke Sullivan was a famous advertising guy, believe it or not.
Did he curl at least?
No connection to curling. I just drew a name from my past. Oh, wow. I might have to lay off the Vivarin.
I'm going to have to maybe mix in some Prevacid too.
Oh, it's late, Joe. Come on, here we go. Evan Jensen. He's got a draw for 1 here. had to hit my mute button out of laughing over that.
Right on all the governing
Waiting for the
bodies.
text from Bill Stopera to mock my pickling brain. This has a bit of pace on it, but it should grind up here, I think.
I think that's going to be okay.
14-8, I think it will be just good enough. Nice draw by Evan Jensen to score 1.
So Corbett picks up 1 here in the 8th. It's going to be down 3 heading to the 9th, and we'll come back after this.
Too much ice.
USA Curling is committed to diversity, equity, and inclusion in sport. Our new Icebreakers program, created and led by Deborah Martin and Dean Gemmel, will promote strategic outreach by clubs to Black, Indigenous, and populations of color that have been underrepresented in curling. By introducing our amazing sport to new groups, we can create lasting connections that will benefit our clubs and the communities around. You can find more information about Icebreakers in the Diversity and Inclusion section at usacurling.org. Icebreakers. Share the sport. Elevate the game.
So we're back here, 9th end. Violette now with the hammer up 3.
So I checked my text messages, and of course I immediately got one from Bill Stopera calling me out for that gaffe.
It's a really nice shot, Aaron. It's a beauty. Good sweep, boys. Shot, Aaron.
But with a force of 1, Luke Violette is in control of this game, playing the 9th end. Really just needs to make sure he scores in this end. He should be feeling pretty comfortable coming home 4 up.
Clean. Just clean. Yep. Hard. Hard. Yep. Hard. Clean, clean.
John
clean,
Harstad playing
clean.
a tick here. Looks pretty good. He's going to roll his shooter on.
Get it. Get it. You got a chance to get it shot. Go, go, go. Spin, spin.
See if it spins back in. There's the spin.
Sweep with something.
What do you think, Joe? I don't think it's quite shot, but it's pretty good effort.
Let's say here.
Yeah, not bad.
Not bad.
Not awful.
Sort of.
Wait, no, they threw the
sort
other
of
handle.
what you
On
might
this
do
side.
at Lead
Here.
if you played at home this year.
Give me that. Yeah.
I'm starting to hope that I can eventually be the kind of lead that Craig Brown is. I want to throw lead and hold the broom. That would be ideal for me.
Really
You've
tight.
seen me sweep.
I actually think
It's not really tight. It's just
as
it's
players
good.
get
Right here,
older,
guys. Just a nice
if
two.
you're an older front end player, but
two.
you can still throw the rock well. One thing I
really
think
good,
maybe
Aaron.
a lot of teams don't consider is
Here, I got you, Evan.
an older player, good player, playing lead and holding the broom on skip rocks. I don't see that as much as I think might make sense.
I'm not a skip. I mean, there's a lot of room to punch it. I just don't like to guard it.
So it's a very long guard that's just gone up. And Luke Violette is asking John Harstad just to peel this out.
Clean. Yep. All right. Yep. Yep. Clean.
Which he does.
Well, yeah. Yeah, here, 3.
Three.
Okay.
Derek Corbett looking for a tighter guard behind the high guard.
Really, that's got to be Corbett's best hope here. He's got to get some steal. Got to get a steal here.
Well, he's going to have to steal at some point to tie the game, and probably again to win the game.
Yeah.
Line's really good.
So
3, guys.
this is never a particularly fun
really nice.
situation. I think if you're playing
Right.
enough national championships,
Everything you
you'll
get.
find
Aaron, how
yourself
about- yeah,
playing
push your
the
bet.
evening game
Try to get
down, but just close enough in a game that you can't shake hands. You have to keep playing.
Really nice.
Probably would have liked that a little deeper.
2/3, a hair thinner than that other one.
I think you'll see Ben Richardson. He's going to take on this double peel. Sounds like they want 2/3.
Whoa. Chase. Art.
Chase Sinnott trying to work this rock over, but it sounds like it's going to be too thin. Did I say Luke Sullivan?
Not this time, I don't think.
Oh, good. Austin Carlson with his second shot of this ninth end.
Five, six, six.
Tell you what, Todd Burr in his rink really grinding against Riley Fenson.
Yep.
You know, this is getting kind of interesting. There are a lot of teams that could wind up being 2-2 after this.
Yes, Phil.
If Burr can take Riley Fenson out, he could drop Riley to 2-2. Jed Brundage trailing Berkeley. Both those teams could be 2-2.
Glenn.
Starting to feel like the time to get it may be a possibility.
Glenn.
I remember 1 year in Green Bay with a whole bunch of us knotted up at 5 and 4.
Center.
And another year in Kalamazoo when 4 and 5 actually got us into a tiebreaker, which almost seemed like it just shouldn't have happened.
Good for you guys. Good. I mean, good 4 shots. We're throwing a 2. All right. Damn right.
Derek Corbett wanting to make sure his brushers don't take it to the 4 position in the zone system.
I don't want to give him run fodder, so. Nope. You're sweet, guys.
If you got to defend a rock for the rest of this end, it's a pretty good one to defend.
Yeah. They'll need some good guards here, though. They have
room. Line's good.
Bit of work left to do.
Line's pretty good. Just let it. Just let it work.
Let it
nope, no threes. No threes.
Right off.
No threes. It's a 3. All right. Well, 32 is draw weight if I give it a little plus, right? Which I did.
So Luke Violette asking Chase Sinnott to take on the run back. Even if he can just move this red one off the spot it's currently in.
Alright!
We'll have to get rid of both of them.
Alright! Yep.
Doesn't get the run back, but does remove the guard. So I think we can expect Derek Corbett to replace it.
Let's wait.
Better line.
But it should be a lot better. Easy, guys. I wanted to curl. It needs to curl. Line's pretty good.
Want to kill it early and
Flight. Yeah, you gotta
prevent
go.
it from curling.
You really gotta go.
Looks light.
You really
to
gotta
me.
go, boys. You really gotta go.
Looks to me like they're gonna have to work to get it over the hog line.
Hard, boys. Come on, hard. Hard. Oh boy. Sorry.
Oh, that's not good.
It's my bad. Sorry.
Yeah, that's not the
suboptimal.
that was definitely suboptimal.
Yeah, I think I just like nose.
And I think with that, Team Violette can feel comfortable that this game is in hand at this point.
Glenn. Whoa. Glenn. Yeah, Ben, clean. Good weight call, guys.
Clean that to
10-4.
a nose hit.
Oh, no, yeah, play
10-4
this one.
means 10.4 seconds, hog to hog.
So
Evan, give me hack.
this is one of those situations where somebody might ask, well, why not hit shot, rock, and roll? In this case, they're going to hit the one on the edge, I think.
And they're going to try with quiet weight so they can roll under that other yellow. They don't have a whole lot else. Certainly some other shots they could play, but even if they make this perfectly, I imagine Luke Violette just runs the yellow into it. Won't be separated by very much.
Hard!
Might have got this one started a bit.
Right-handers in turn.
Hard for Peace.
On
Hard,
that
you gotta
side
go
of the
hard.
sheet.
Hard, you gotta go hard.
Looks like he's going to find the sideboards.
Okay, that's fine. That's it. It's my bad on the line.
Well,
I think,
Derek,
yeah, here.
I mean, he
I
does
mean,
a good
if we're here,
job,
he
I
can,
think, in
like,
the rings of
roll
taking
on
a
top,
lot of the
right?
heat
So I think
for his
ideally it's here.
team. He's got a guy who hasn't thrown skip
Because
rocks the
as-
whole ton,
as
so
for
that's
this, he
probably
has
the
to, like, bump
attitude
it
to
back
bring
here,
into it.
I think.
I don't know if you should take the blame on that
exactly.
one. It was it's supposed to be a hit, didn't get it out of the 12-foot.
Well, he was throwing a hack, but it was a bit of a gutter ball. So, yeah, I don't know if Derek can honestly take the blame there, but good for him for trying to keep
I
his
think we want to be dead even with
team
it.
of
If we're
young
behind
guys
the team,
positive.
he can roll on top. I'd rather him try to roll under it.
Okay, I think it's just top 4,
Yep, top 4. Yep. Top 8, like you said, top 8's fine too. Yep. So what are we thinking here? Chase thought it'd be about a 10th floor. I don't know what unit of a 10th he was
So
on.
this game, I think it's
Okay,
very
sounds
close
good.
to closing time here.
Yeah.
Okay.
I see
I'll give you
no
a 10 for
way
the release.
that Team Corbett is going to escape this end with a steal.
Kind of a big ad.
I think the only mistake Luke Violette could make would be leaving a centerline guard, which I don't expect to see.
A lot of room if you can.
Looks like they do need to work this. It doesn't
Yeah,
look.
just get it there. Just get it there.
Doesn't look heavy.
Yep.
Young guys are
Hard, boys,
leaning
come
on
on.
it.
You guys got it. Just keep going.
Looks like it's going to be there, comfortably into
sorry,
the
boys,
full
geez.
12. I think it does leave as that. Little hit and roll behind this rock that's in the top 12. It would be a relatively short run back for Violette, but run back nonetheless if they can make this hit and roll perfectly.
I would question whether or not he'd even go for it. You can just draw.
Well, you can't draw and be shot, right?
If he rolls under, he could be
Sweep! Sweep!
shot stone. And that would- he only needs one, right?
Whoa. Yep, yeah, hard! Hard, you're close. Go hard! Hard! Hard, you're close, hard! Hard to
Talking
roll,
about
hard,
Violette,
hard, hard,
not
roll.
Corbett. Sorry, I don't know if you're.
Oh, I hear
Yeah.
you.
Really close, Evan. It's a really nice try. I mean, you actually shot. It's good. Good throw.
Was close.
2 gets us the game.
Looks like he's just going to pick this out with peel weight. Or as Luke said, missile.
All right, just peel here. Smooth peel.
Mine ran dead straight.
Yep, it did. So
Smooth peel, they picked
peel in the
this
nose,
out.
yep.
They're
The
happy to
true-
take
the
2.
true nose hit and stick, right?
And I think you might see handshakes or broom taps if this
From
shot is
Mark.
executed.
Berkeley took 3 in the 8th, up now 9-5 over Brundage.
We're not sticking, but just clean.
Cleaning.
Oh, we might. Nah.
And that's 2.
That's going to do it.
Bam. Yeah,
Handshakes.
Thanks.
Luke Violette
Bam. Yeah.
picks up the victory here over Derek Corbett. That's going to do it for us here tonight. We got a 4 draw day tomorrow, so we will pick things up for you again at 8 a.m. Central Time with a matchup between Madison Bear and Ariel Traxler. Thanks so much for our commentators and our camera crew who did such a great job for us today. We'll see you again.
Thanks, guys.